Alright, everyone, this one's called this could be the biggest strike in U.S. history. This one's by More Perfect Union, so it's like their second channel, I guess. It seems to be. So it must be a huge channel. I did see some other YouTubers react to this kind of stuff, so let's check out.
If it seems like it's getting really expensive to order something online or to send a package, you're not going crazy. UPS, the worldwide leader in package shipping, has been jacking up prices over the past few years, up to 11% on packages this year alone.
Man, they've been jacking it up, man. Now I know why it costed $30 to ship my freaking Nintendo Switch.
In 2022, the increases led to record revenue.
Oh, okay. Maybe they know what they're doing.
$100 billion, and in profit, $13.1 billion.
Why UPS making billions of dollars in profit? They have people.
No, back when I was looking for a job, I saw that UPS actually was hiring without an interview, so you could just go like there without even needing an interview. You could just start working there. I was like, dang, but it wasn't where I lived, so I didn't take the job.
Living in the shelter, working for them, can't afford a room.
As you've probably guessed by now, none of that additional profit went to its workers. Instead, UPS is trying to
They offered me like $20 an hour.
turn its union drivers, warehouse workers, and technicians into glorified gig workers. But the Teamsters, who represent 340,000 UPS workers in tense contract negotiations, are fighting back. If they don't get a fair deal by July 31st, they'll launch the biggest single employer strike in American history. Here's why that matters and what's at stake, not just for UPS workers, but for you too.
Who are we? Teamsters. Who have the power? We have the power.
To understand what's happening right now, it's crucial to know how the situation got this urgent. For decades,
Yeah, no, they never want to increase the wage, man. But China keeps increasing the wage. China keeps increasing the wage for their workers, bro. China's getting 11% wage increase every year. But what about us? What about USA, man? Well, come on now, USA.
and decades, working at UPS was a good job that provided a comfortable middle-class life, and it was the union that made that possible. Feeling the heat of the rising labor movement, UPS founder Jim Casey got desperate and preemptively invited the Teamsters to organize UPS workers in 1919. Teamsters leadership had its ups and downs.
Okay. This is way back. I thought this segment's supposed to be called how the situation got urgent, but
over the years.
It's a little history now.
But the local rank and file always went hard, and they had to. It took threats of a statewide strike in Kentucky to get UPS to simply back off making workers wear bow ties on the job. And the job always meant good pay, healthcare,
No bow ties, but we got the brown. He's even wearing brown.
pension, and stability. That began to shift in 1982, when UPS began instituting a two-tier pay system that forced part-time workers to take a serious pay cut. The same thing was happening across the country, and between deregulation, corporate consolidation, and trickle-down economics.
Sad, bro. Why is this even a thing where like there's a top 1% or 0.01%? This is just sad. I guess it makes, people be more competitive, I guess. And do you think it helps the world get better if there's like it's hard to like harder to make a living, which is what they're trying to do, I guess.
Conditions continued to decline. In 1991, the Teamsters elected a new reformer president named Ron Carey. And in 1997, he led 185,000 unionized UPS workers out on a massive strike. The strike cost UPS tens of...
So they got a reputation of being like this, man. That's sad. That's sad. First the Writers Guild, now UPS.
millions of dollars.
Sorry, I'm just looking down so much. It's just like I just noticed a mole on my toe, bro.
Every single day. And after 15 days, the company
It wasn't there before.
tapped out. With the public on their side, the Teamsters won big raises for everyone and got 20,000 part-time jobs turned into 10,000 full-time jobs. jobs. New conservative leadership unfortunately failed to hold on to many of those wins.
Well, it's a union channel, so it's gonna be a little bit of a hate on, you know, the good old companies here.
And in 2018, agreed to another two-tier pay system that workers absolutely hate. That was the final straw.
We should create one against Twitch or something. I don't even stream on Twitch, but I should. Maybe us YouTube streamers will make a union.
21, Teamsters rank and file elected an aggressive new president named Sean O'Brien.
And they always ask us more.
This dude looks like he's
media. Do you
he's trying to take the wages now.
Want to strike UPS? I said you should ask UPS that question because they are going to be responsible if a strike happens.
Now they're looking to win a new contract that reflects their worth and gets workers across the country back on track in the war against corporate greed.
We make their profits. All of them sit there, they tell us what to do, they tell us how to run their business, but we do the work. And all we're saying is it's our time.
Now, one employee did get a nice payday last year. CEO Carol Tomei took home $19 million.
Sad, bro. Sad. They're always taking the money. They're always taking the money. It's always the ones at the top.
Shareholders did well too, as UPS dropped $3.5 billion on stock.
Shareholders? Okay, maybe we should try trading stocks or something.
Stock buybacks. The Teamsters have a much different proposal for how all that money is spent. It's got more than a dozen points, which we'll group together in 4 different.
One day you think of automation will take these jobs, and then what will us do? I mean, what will we be doing, man?
Yep, packages. In package number 1, working conditions. Workers want management to stop harassing them, stop monitoring their every move with driver-facing cameras up in their faces, put some air conditioning in the trucks, and quit it with the forced overtime.
Are you serious? They didn't have air conditioning back then. Hopefully they have it now, right?
For starters, no more 14-hour days, 6 days a week. And in package number 2, and this is the big one, is the end of two-tier. They want equal pay for equal work. Right now, some of the drivers get full-time pay and weekends off, while a whole generation of new drivers known as
what is that? That looks like a
22
trippy.
fours internally at UPS get screwed.
Drivers are divided into 2. They do the same job, but some of them are under that new contract, and the other ones are regular drivers. And the difference is like, I believe, even like $10 the hour difference.
I mean, it's no difference at all. That's what's, unfair about it. The fact that 22.4 drivers are doing the same exact job. In fact, we're actually working much more, out there.
I'm glad they're documenting this. They actually went there and interviewed them. That's awesome. I wouldn't know this was a thing without this video.
Hours, delivering higher volumes for such a less pay.
I have to be here from 4:30 to 8:30 in the morning. I have to come in, then I go home. I try to get as much sleep as I can get before I come in the next time, which is 4:30 to 8:30 p.m. That's
Wait, 4:30 to 8:30, 4:38. Wait, that's like 16-hour day.
same day, and then go home and get some sleep again. I can tell you that I'm extremely exhausted. Every part of my body is hurting right now. Just the only reason why I come to work is because I need money.
Yeah, man. It's a good thing to have money, man. And the pain of not having money is just so terrible. It hurts, man. It really actually hurts. It hurts me, man. That's why, we're doing this. But, yeah.
Now, UPS wants all full-timers to work brutal schedules with no real weekend. It also wants to hire more part-timers, which brings us to
That's such a cool vehicle, though, man.
UPS's
Don't really have a UPS. I have we do have one UPS around where I live.
dirty secret. The company likes to boast about high wages, but only a small percentage of workers receive it. 60% of its workers are part-time, often making barely above minimum wage.
The starting pay for part-timers has been stagnant for a long time. We work in the dawn of the morning, and we work, it's physically challenging. From about 3 3, 4 o'clock, we are subjected to a rigorous undertaking. We guarantee 3.5 hours. Within that time, we do like 8 hours worth of work.
Well, they should better get paid for that, man. That would be like underpayment, bro. That'd be like free labor.
So that's package number 3, better pay for part-timers, and to turn these jobs into full-time. In essence, UPS's goal is to be a lot more like Amazon, treating workers like disposable widgets, which is how they already view your packages.
How they treat the packages, they don't care. As long as you get the deliveries done, that's all that matters to them. Numbers, that's all that matters to them.
UPS is miles apart from getting it
Those UPS trucks are big, man. It's probably a lot in fuel trucks. Like, the Amazon van is so much smaller, bro.
right now. The company wants fewer full-time workers and more part-timers. In fact,
Fuel, rather, you know.
they want workers that aren't Teamsters at all. Uber and Lyft-esque gig workers that deliver packages out of their own cars. And that's package number 4.
Oh, that'd be cool, man.
No subcontracting.
Oh, they don't want subcontracting.
And no gig workers taking union drivers' work. Baseline, keep UPS a union workforce. Guaranteed schedules and fair pay. Respect workers. The clock is ticking on negotiations. On one side are the workers and consumers. On the other, UPS and Wall Street. A good contract for the Teamsters will show the power of working people over corporate America. Not just for UPS workers, but for working people everywhere.
Yeah, seriously, hope it gets better for us. Us all here, you know what I mean? You think, of approval rating of corporations hopefully goes up, man, for reals. Alright, guys. That was, this could be the biggest strike in U.S. history by More Perfect Union. Check out their video in the description. Like and subscribe. I just realized that I just... Guys, I just looked at my TikTok and I actually lost like more followers today, man. So please go follow my TikTok if you haven't already so I can go live on my platform. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.